Yeah, it's all expensive at Snarkaroni. Twirl off woman says best viewers on Kud. OY/Zaviak9 best quality. No band guanti. Snarkaroni says that snooze fighting is busy arranging all his sauces on the floor around his desk. Scentless_apprentice says, do you like dicks?
I got 5. Lol. It has to be a different way we could do this. I mean, if I get Starlink, it'll cost me $400 for just used equipment, and there's a chance of slow internet when it's storming and cloudy. And you're paying a high premium too for it. So.
Night Off Corpse says Andy's got 5 on it.
Nothing I could do. I tried everything. Literally nothing I could do.
Snarkaroni says now he's buying.
I can't touch donuts for 6 months.
Scentless_apprentice says, what is your upload download speed? Is your modem DOCSIS 3.1?
Yeah, that's my internet right now. 800 down, upload 4. This one gets upload 5.
To connect says Starlink is faster than whatever you have now.
Yeah, I know that, but
To connect says even in a storm.
when in my experience with satellite, anything satellite, it gets affected by storms, clouds, anything in the sky basically, it gets affected. It could affect it potentially. I don't know. There's new technology they invented where you could bypass all storms, and storms has 0 effect on the speeds. I don't know that. I didn't research it.
To connect says that ping and jitter.
Yeah, no. Also, used equipment for Starlink is $400 minimum. Brand new equipment is $500. So.
Scentless_apprentice says the download is good, but 4.1 upload is sorry. To connect says it slows it down. Still works.
But it slows it down to what? 1 megabyte, or is it 100 megabytes? It's considered slow. I need to know the minimum. Because this is terrible. Technically, they're doing their.
To connect says technically they are doing their job. Screen oof.
No, the thing is that when you use the word, the terminology up to, there is no contract that would be enforced. It's technically up to, so it could be literally 1 megabyte per second, and it's still fulfilling the contract duties.
To connect says be better to use a 4 grams modem.
4 grams? 4G? Yeah, I was thinking
Snarkaroni
about
says,
that.
do we have to look at the garbage by floor?
I mean, I could show you all my information and I could dox myself. I could do that.
Bogsealer says we already know it all, cuh.
Yeah, but I don't want to invite the wrong person, you know?
Snarkaroni says please do. Bogsealer says hit me up with that. 20 for Andy's info.
No, now it won't load anything now.
Snarkaroni says it's worth 37 cents at Bogsealer. Bogsealer says at Snarkaroni. Sendless_apprentice says check your Venmo, Boggy. Bogsealer says at Sendless_apprentice I got you.
Jesus Christ. Is it Holden? No, it's not. It's not Holden.
Snarkaroni says sheesh at Sendless_apprentice never sends me moolah.
It sucks. Do not test. Look at that. Look at that amazing upload speeds. Sucks. I can't stream. It's gonna be always shitty, I guess. That's just gonna how it is gonna be. Permanently now. It sucks. I literally did everything in my power. All I could do is just downgrade to the lowest package and then have to get anti-scuffed. I have no choice now. And it's gonna affect my download speeds. I have to go like what, do 100 megabyte or something like that. Because it's not worth paying 1,000 megabyte from not getting upload. You know what I mean? Like I'm basically getting zero upload.
Snarkaroni says thanks Senti. Bogsealer says it's always shitty in Philadelphia new show. Matt Shark Big says do cellular modem. To connect says just use 4 grams.
But it's still potentially, it could still scuff because how the 4G stuff. I looked into Verizon. Verizon does not offer 4G home modems or whatever it's called. For here, for a house, you know, for your house.
Snarkaroni says ha ha ha.
They tried telling me to go to a DSL company instead. How did I get DSL? I thought I have a landline. But when there's events around me, like a large crowd, my internet's gonna go slow.
Roystery says what's in shoebox?
Playboy.
To connect says M1 is all you need to plug into a switch router. Bogsealer says were those Jordans in that box ka?
No.
Snarkaroni says no cooldown. He does it non-stop.
I had my first M1 stuck in boot loop, and my second M1 got blacklisted.
Roystery says what's DSL?
DSL is you have to connect your landline into a DSL modem, basically. Something like that. I wish I had my tripod. I think I
To
lost
connect
my
says
tripod.
just switch the email SMH.
Yeah?
To connect says I think that's legal in the US.
Yeah. No, it's not legal. But I could look into. I was thinking about it.
Night Off Corpses says Google says you don't need landline service for DSL.
I haven't used DSL in like 15 years. Yeah, 15 years the last time I used DSL. I want a tripod.
Roystery says my girlfriend has DSL.
Yeah.
To Connect says I think it is.
Add DSL. I don't know.
To
how
Connect
it
says
is.
it's not legal in the UK.
Yeah. It's not legal here either. Because they want to protect the big companies. They don't want vulnerabilities. When you
Snarkaroni says this carpet.
the carpet's gonna go away. You know, replace it.
Mama Give Him a Milk says at Roystery nice.
I think the internet has stabilized a little bit. Oh, my bad.
Snarkaroni says nonstop at Scentless_apprentice. Night Off Corpses says at Roystery by girlfriend you mean that piece of rabbit for you rub on your at night. Mama Give Him a Milk says he got that from being a turd.
Huh?
Roystery says dang, Night exposed me. Night Off Corpses says LOL I love that line from Grandma's Boy. Snarkaroni says I'll let Henry count the burps.
My phone. My phone. Are you good? Seems to be holding now. All right.
Bob Sealer says Henry is a Burke deputy cop. There's a sheriff in town.
Yes.
Bob Sealer says it's ready. Snarkaroni says thanks for the counter at Scentless_apprentice.
What? What? What do you glasses people in chat? What do you do with your old glasses? Like different prescription. I keep it as a backup just in case.
Sunless_apprentice says that's Snarkaroni. Night Hawkworks is the golden array where you can keep the frames and update the prescription.
Frames are not in good shape. And the frame's like too small for me.
Dealer says wad. 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 Wad.
You making fun of him?
Snarkaroni says Brooklyn Henry. There 5 I says you need a trash bag.
Sub-Zero. How's it be? I'm just moving things around, really.
Dealer says frozen away cash. You holding up. NYCTV says first safety issue. Snarkaroni says just moving the garbage around.
It's not garbage, though.
I've learned any word in the English language, but Andy taught him lad. Snarkaroni says furniture is literally spongy carpet.
So strange. Not sure where does this go.
CM NYCTV says Mac is like in the movie Office Space. Snarkaroni says yo at CM NYCTV.
CMNYC. How you be? How you be?
CM NYCTV says Mac stepping with a baseball bat like the movie Office Space.
I haven't watched Office Space. Kitty? 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 Oh, why you put your tail there? I didn't put your tail there. Okay.
See, on NYCTV says, bro, you gotta watch it, bro. It's so good.
We'll watch it together on movie night.
Night Top Force says I did it like this. I did it like that. I did it with a little ball bat.
We don't have a specific movie night. We just pick a random day, probably. We might have start doing movie nights on Wednesdays. I don't know, or Sundays. Wednesdays or Sundays. They don't stream on those days.
See, on NYCTV sounds good. Let's watch Office Space.
Yeah. Office Space. I'll think about it. I'll watch the trailer first. There you go, live again. Oh, Faith. Ugh. Jesus, Bug. Oh, Bug. Oh, Bug.
Narcoroni says TTS is muffled.
Yeah, because it's under the backpack. That's why. I'll move in a minute. I'm just trying to get these things more organized. I don't know why it's just getting stuck. So weird.
Bob Dealer says synth mode activated.
What are you talking about? I still don't know what you mean. You define the word simp very differently than I do. Very different. This way.
Narcoroni says that's quality.
What's quality? Quality content? I don't know.
See, on NYCTV says synth. Reunite, let go.
Quality content.
Inu Henry says Dave's adventure says W.
W? She's probably lurking. Probably.
Inu Henry says Dave's adventure says CF.
Why are you speaking for her?
Bob says he was a synth cop.
No. Oh no, I dropped a little thingy.
Snooze Fighting says synth mafia rise up. See, on NYCTV says innocent. Inu Henry says I love when she chats so fast.
Yeah, I know. I went live
My
like
top
many
portrait says
times.
kiss me out of the bearded barley.
Huh?
Macaroni says fills up my entire screen at Inu Henry.
Lol. Try to keep things clean and organized. Hell. So I'm more clearer now than before. There. That should sound better.
Chucky J says TT.
There we go. Don't know what the hell this is.
NYCTV says I'm stretching my legs.
You stretching your legs? Huh? Oh, your legs. Stretching your legs. Does it feel good? Someone should make him an emote on stretching his legs.
NYCTV says yeah.
Like like his body on someone else's, probably, might be best, in my opinion. In my opinion. Stretching my legs. Not sure what's this.
Bogsealer says your opinion is like your asshole. It
Wow.
stinks, cut.
It stinks. You don't like my opinions? See my bro.
Night Off Corpses says caked up.
Huh. Caked up? What do you mean?
Snarkaroni says crusty.
Huh? What's crusty? Krusty the Clown.
Bogsealer says my pops used to say that to me. Sorry, past trauma.
Yeah.
Snarkaroni says hi at Night Off Corpses.
Krusty the Clown.
Night Off Corpses says what's up, Snark.
Clean as much as I can for it.
Snarkaroni says not much. You. At Night Off Corpses.
Very clean in chat.
Night Off Corpses says we will show you how to clean cut.
Yes. Are you gonna show me? Show me.
Jimmy Alpha says are the tacos cut.
After this, after we clean up a little bit.
NYCTV says yeah, I'ma show you how to clean your culo. Night Off Corpses says same ol' Andy's culo, different day at Snarkaroni. Lady Styletto says.
So dirty.
Night Off Corpses says Fate's text-to-speech is so much. Better why.
What do you mean?
Jimmy Alpha says Windex is for glass cut.
Nah.
Night Off Corpses says it even describes emojis.
Oh yeah, I turned it off. I don't like the emojis on TTS. It's annoying.
Sentinel Sunless_apprentice says, yeah, Windex is a pretty toxic chemical.
It is. I'm stretching my legs.
Jimmy Alpha says Andy said no.
What?
Snarky says that Windex was purchased in 1917.
No.
Lady Stiletto says that Sunless_apprentice more of the same. Night Off Corpses says, who is this guy? The father from my big fat Greek wedding with the Windex.
Whew. I got this.
Snooze Fighting says, isn't that shit made for Windows?
No.
Snarkaroni says, ever seen his windows?
Nope.
CMNYCTV says is made to clean the cooler. Snooze Fighting says shower with Windex.
No. Who showers with Windex?
Mama Give 'em a Milk says I use Windex to clean my culo.
Really?
Night Off Corpses says I bet it would burn the culo. But it only burns cause you're wicked.
Really?
Bogziller says at Snooze Fighting this is what happens when you don't clean or shower enough. You use Windex for things it's not intended for. CMNYCTV says Al Culido. Snooze Fighting says at Bogziller. Bogziller says at CMNYCTV nothing small about Andy's culo sound.
Get look at. Get look at.
Snarkaroni says and store ketchup on the floor of Bogziller at Snooze Fighting.
Yes. %, yes.
Bogziller says at Snooze Fighting this guy went to a biannual shower schedule, I'm not even kidding.
Hmm?
Snooze Fighting says at Snarkaroni the carpet looks like ketchup.
It is ketchup.
Snarkaroni says Lola at Snooze Fighting ANS. No Top Force says clean Hulu with carburetor cleaner.
Yes.
Snarkaroni says end.
Okay. Very cheap Chinese shit press. A little bit better Chinese shit press. The really good presses are like $2,000. This costs $500.
Lady Stiletto says if it wasn't for
Costs
us,
$200.
Andy would never shower.
$200, $500, and then what I want is like $2,000, which is I won't be able to do for a long time probably at this point.
Snooze Fighting says at Bogziller WTF. Jimmy Alpha says both collecting dust.
No, I was using it today actually.
Popio says at Lady Stiletto that can't be true. Please.
I made a.
Bogziller says at Lady Stiletto his mother even gave up hope.
I made 2 hoodies for myself, and I made
Bogziller says at Snooze Fighting I wish I was kidding.
I made a Senti shirt today, and I made 3 other shirts for another streamer.
Lady Styletto says at Kyokifofio it's true.
Kyokifofio, what's up? Kyokifofio, how you be? What you been up to?
Night Off Worksis says I see a multiples pattern with all belongings.
What you been up to? Kyokifofio.
Snarkaroni says he didn't shower for over 6 months before we started pressuring him to wash.
Pressure.
Kyokifofio says hi Cheppy. Thanks for the entertainment, Poppy.
Of course, no problem. Where is the... There it is.
Matt Shark Big says when did he last wash his bed sheets?
I don't know.
Bob Sealer says at Matt Shark Big only the Lord knows. Strawberry MLK says at Matt Shark Big I don't even want to know the answer. Snarkaroni says it's been months at Matt Shark Big.
That's correct.
Kyokifofio says at Snarkaroni that can't be true. 6 months. That's an extremely long time to have a mud butt.
Mud bud? No, I'm talking mud's for the bed sheets.
Snarkaroni says true. 6 months at Kyokifofio.
For the bed sheets.
Bob Sealer says at Kyokifofio I wish it was a lie. He grew culo dreads.
For the bed sheets.
Roystery says, did I miss the taco cooking?
Not yet, no. I'm about to start it though, pretty soon. I was just cleaning around. I'm moving down here, chat, so I have to make sure everything's
Night Off
proper.
Works says who will take a huge inhale of the sheets for science.
Science.
Strawberry MLK says, why do you want to be dirty? Matt Shark Big says, have they been washed once since you bought them?
I didn't buy them.
Snarkaroni says, and junk cheese at Kyokifofio.
Kyokifofio.
Lady Styletto says his sheets can stand up and walk to the laundromat on its own.
Probably.
Night Off Corpses says lol.
Lol.
Bob Sealer says at Strawberry MLK he thinks showering and cleaning in general is a waste of time. The quota that has a bad ROI.
Yes, RI. It does. You can ask scientists. It's more performative.
Kyokifofio says at Snarkaroni. That's so insane. Haha junk cheese. Ralph at Bob Sealer no names. Culo dreads is scary. Haha.
Scientists say it's performative. People do it.
Jimmy Appa says Facebook news spreader. Night Off Works says at Matt Shark Big you can't go to Japan until you swaddle yourself in his sheets cut. Strawberry MLK says if you want a job to earn money, then you need to shower, therefore the ROI is positive.
What if your job is remote? Kitty! Kitty!
Bob Sealer says yet all the successful people in the world shower daily. Wowzers.
I was a remote worker for 4 years straight. Give you a few.
Kyokifofio says Cheppy, this is all means right. Haha.
Right.
Jimmy Appa says that's nice Andy.
Yes, I was a remote worker for 4 years. I didn't even leave my house for like months at a time. In early COVID.
Strawberry MLK says, well now you're not. Snarkaroni says sadly, no news at Kyokifofio.
The thing is that the industry in the U.S. for call centers,
Night Off Corpse says at Kyokifofio right.
for the most part,
Take another hit of this Corium cup.
for the most part, they're all remote
Night Off
workers.
Corpse says Corium.
But like because they're remote workers, it makes them more vulnerable
Night Off Corpse says Copium.
to being sent to overseas or India. and that's what happened to my job, because it was so easy to replace me to someone in Philippines, and like the decrease
Bob
of
Sealer says, here we go.
the decrease of quality wasn't a big deal because the amount of savings you're doing. So they justified getting rid of me, having the Philippine call center replace me. It's justified, 100% justified.
Bob Sealer says, Vernable.
Vernable. I don't know how to pronounce it. Vernable.
Snarkaroni says, here come the excuses.
Excuses. Lol. Let me clean all these things. It gets really annoying.
Snarkaroni says, Vernable.
Yes, Vernable. Vernable. Vernable or Vernable?
Nightoff Corpses says, Philippine.
Yes. The Philippines is getting smarter. The more English they know, the easier they can get the U.S. jobs. It's normal. I would be doing the same thing.
Lady Styletto says, Vulnerable.
I'm willing to work in the Philippines to launch call centers as long as they're paying me good money. I'll work for $200,000 USD and I'll launch call centers. Vernable. What else we need to clean here?
Kyokifofio says that Snarkaroni, this is so wild. At Nightoff Corpses, the shit just seems so made up. Ha.
No, it's true. It's true. I'll definitely have to take a shower over there every day because it's the humidity is so much higher over there.
Bob Sealer says at Kyokifofio, you can't make this up.
It's
Matt
super
Big
high.
says no underwear. Jimmy Alpha says you mean venereal.
Huh?
Kyokifofio says 17 days. Ha.
Yeah. What? 17 days what? What's 17 days?
Jimmy Alpha says why pay you launch call centers when some Filipino fuck can do it.
No, because you want to create an environment where you have your call center
Matt
reps,
Big says it was like 60 days before last time at Kyokifofio.
where your call center reps has a little bit more cultural understanding of
Snarkaroni says this wife
U.S.
is hilarious.
American.
House is wall to wall
Because
garbage,
U.S.
and he is white with one
Americans
square inch.
are calling into the call centers, right? But then when they call in to speak to a Filipino, there's a huge cultural barrier. Not just
Lady Styletto says sometimes I think, oh, Andy is trolling us.
not just a language barrier. There's a language barrier, obviously, but then there's a cultural barrier. There's a huge difference. And like when you try to do customer service, when
Matt Big says only need to shower in big cities.
when you do
Snarkaroni
customer
says
service,
it's true at Kyokifofio.
when you do customer service and there's a cultural barrier, that is a difference. Corporations don't see it because they're idiots. When you have cultural understanding, like me, because I do understand cultural differences for the most part.
Matt Big says you could have designed your tripod instead of a 10-minute shower.
That's true. But eventually,
Jimmy Alpha says talking out of his culo again.
eventually they'll have AI to help me CAD design. I mean, they have it now, but I haven't learned it yet. And it's still in the early stages of like having AI to CAD design. I just need AI to help me to CAD design, and that should be okay, hopefully. Lol. Now it's much cleaner now, chat. Yippee! Yippee!
Innu says you said you weren't empathetic.
No, I have cultural empathy because I love to travel, obviously. So I watch so much travel content, more than anyone probably. So I understand differences in each cultural. It's always different. You have to understand it.
Innu says you had trouble exhibiting empathy.
You have to like adapt to the cultural norms. When you travel, you have to adapt to the cultural norms. If you don't, then you're in trouble.
Jimmy Alpha says this foo is waiting on I to do his work.
You know what I mean?
Snarkaroni says, is the tripod done yet?
So like when you have
He's been unemployed for months.
you have U.S. Americans like calling into a call center, and it's in the Philippines. The Philippines has zero understanding of cultural differences of the U.S. and they don't care because they're not trained on cultural differences. It's not a big deal to the corporations, you know. I think it's a big deal, you know.
Jimmy Alpha says. Snarkaroni says at Jimmy Alpha he wants everyone else to do his work.
AI is going to take over. And hopefully AI is going to help me create one of the best tripods there is in the market. I think I'm going to have to throw this away. It's too old. What else we get rid of?
Bob Sealer says, I low-key think Andy is treating being unemployed as a vacation that he deserves. He won't.
I'm applying for.
Saying to someone saying, I'm sorry about this.
I
if
bet.
I was in your shoes, I'd feel angry.
It's very.
Says that
It's very different when you're talking to someone.
When one FR at Matt Sharp Big 60 days and not one laundry day. Uses Chappie. Did you make all your partners do the laundry? That's why.
The thing is that when you're talking to someone in the U.S., when you call in the call center, right? Obviously, the language will be more understanding. Two-way communications will be a lot easier, right? Now, empathy part, it'll be also almost equal in a way. The thing is that it'll be easier to understand someone when you're living in the U.S., obviously. But can you teach that to someone? I'm not too sure. It'll be hard to do it, but it's probably possible. You have to do like a cultural course or something like that and make them like understand how U.S. people usually live. Generalizations, obviously. So I could probably train a call center rep in the Philippines to really understand the day of a U.S. citizen and appeal to them because most of their customers are going to be in the U.S. I think that's a big deal, but the thing is that it's not worth the money to a corporation. I have one share, not multiple. Each share was $950, and I spent $950 for that one share.
Bob Sealer says Andy is a Reddit Discord mod embodied literally.
On Reddit? No, I don't. I used to post on Reddit on LSF all the time. Not anymore. It became too woke. I'm not extreme leftist. I'm a leftist, but I'm not extreme leftist. And it became soft.
Chano__ says that Bob Sealer S just like a mod.
LSF became too soft, and it became boring, and I lost interest in LSF. But I was never a mod over there. I could have probably been a mod. I just didn't care that much. I only wanted Reddit Karma. That's it. How much did I get? I think I had like almost 7,000, 8,000.
Jimmy Alpha says no one knows what you mean.
I think I had like 8,000
Bob Sealer
Karma.
says that Chado__.
And one account, I had like 11,000 on another account. Karma. Does Karma get you anything? It should.
Says, I understand you're talking about cultural empathy, but before you lost your job, you said you had trouble exhibiting empathy. Because
like when I focus on helping someone,
Snarkaroni says no job is worthy of his time.
I focus on resolving an issue, and like I go straight to resolve an issue. I don't use filler words. Correct. Nah, man, because their time is very important. That's the way I show empathy. I resolve the issue as quick as humanly possible. Because their time is valuable. But the thing is that a corporation doesn't care about the customer's time. They say they do, but they don't. It's not important, 100%. Their metrics, their goals, and everything, it's not appealing to the customer. It's appealing to the corporation. Money, profits.
Bob Sealer says I sold my 10-year-old ACCT with 800k karma. Chado__.
You sold it?
Karma puts you comments to the top.
800,000?
Says you couldn't fake feelings.
How much do you sell for? I have a hard time showing empathy.
Snarkaroni says empathy X says.
How much do you sell it for? 800,000 is a lot. I had a hard time. I mean, I didn't even post that much. I posted probably a couple of times a month on LSF. 800,000 is a lot. That's like 10 years of constant posting.
Lady Styletto says kitty.
Kitty. So I'm gonna get rid of this.
Bob Sealer says you are talking out of your cooler.
I'm gonna get rid of this. Get that into Goodwill. They'll give it to someone good probably.
Snooze Fighting says people buy Reddit accounts. Bob Sealer says 150.
Damn. How much is mine's worth? If I have like 11,000, probably like what, $10? Lord. What else do we get rid of? I'm looking for shit to get rid of, chat. Trust me. It's much clearer now. It was a lot worse than this. You know this. We had to get this place cleaned. I kind of want to get rid of this, but all I need.
Bob Sealer says, "Why you throwing me under the bus cut?"
What? No. All I need to do is like sew the little hole, but I don't know how to sew.
Jimmy Alpha says you can juicers.
Juicers? Huh? No, I'm not throwing you under the bus. I'm just saying you would have to probably post regularly on Reddit for 10 years
says $5
to get that much points, in my opinion. Is that true? I don't know. Did I assume correctly? Speculate? Is that like a 10-year-old account? else I'm trying to get rid of? My mom wanted to keep this. What else?
Snarkaroni says LMAO Goodwill will find a home for your hole punch.
Yes. I don't use paper. Unless you do. Do you want it? I have no use for it. Kitty! What? He wants food. He wants fresh food, I can tell. To feed him some more. Trying to see what else we can get rid of. I don't think we can get rid of anything else.
Snooze Fighting says, why do Reddit accounts have value? Bogsealer says, I posted
karma.
a lot of NSFW stuff back then. Coomers like you loved it.
So you definitely know all the performers, if you know what I mean. You know them performers.
CM NYC TV says, in my opinion, in my opinion, in my opinion.
What was your most popular one? What name? I probably would know. In my opinion. Ow.
Snarkaroni says, I want nothing from this house.
Oh, okay.
Shadow _ says, in my opinion, opinion.
Where's my phone?
Bogsealer says that snooze fighting marketing mostly. More trusted with more karma. Snarkaroni
Exactly,
says
yeah.
cooties. Bogsealer says, you know I do cut.
Tell me a name. I want to know what's your top one name that you got the most points from. Lol. You remember?
Bogsealer says Julia Ann.
Julia Ann. She sounds a little bit familiar. Is that Lisa Ann? Like, related to Lisa Ann?
Bogsealer says Enel did well.
Anal. Lol.
Scentless _ apprentice says I have like 5 or 6 Reddit accounts, some for research.
Research purposes? Cuh? Okay. Oh no. Scuffed. Okay, let's see what we can do. I know I can't do shit about this.
Snarkaroni says now we're glitching and repeating.
I know. Hey Siri, where are you? Hey Siri, where are you?
CM NYC TV says more paper, and more paper at Bogsealer.
Are we back?
Bogsealer says at CM NYC TV show me. Scentless _ apprentice says, I thought most people in the East Coast have decent internet, didn't you just upgrade your plan?
The thing is that the way companies profit is that it's a shared plan with a group, just like cellular data. So you're all sharing it, so it makes sure everyone gets equal, like a wave of resources. So it makes it a lot less expensive for the company, more profitable. So that's why it's like this now. It used to be where you just get full amount of service, but it's more it costs more money.
Bogsealer says that Scentless _ apprentice Andy used all his data cooming and gooning. He's nasty ka. CM NYC TV says that Bogsealer is from Kendrick diss track. He say that in the lyrics. Jimmy Appa says whenever he starts with this business shit top. Inu Henry says that Scentless _ apprentice his area is I guess. Scentless _ apprentice says is your modem current to spec. Scentless _ apprentice says that Bogsealer at Inu Henry.
They just replaced it, like last week. Brand new. Yeah. So, it was good the first night though. We had no issues. So I can show you right here on this end. These are basically whenever I had hiccups. These are the VODs. This is when I had the modem replaced, right here, on the 22nd. 0 issues. Can you see it? We're effing right now. It's pixelated. 0 issues. And it's starting to have issues again. All the way. All the way.
Sunless_apprentice says, did you call your cable company to have them repair to your new equipment?
What do you mean repair? Why am I on a different Twitch server?
Snarkaroni says he's too busy at Sunless_apprentice.
I was on IAD Twitch server. Now I'm on JFK. Which is basically both for having the same issue anyways. What?
Inu Henry says, do you have a lot of data sent to cloud servers?
No. No, it's off. I have it off most of the time.
Inu Henry says iCloud, Microsoft.
No. The thing is that I don't have that. I have, what's it called? Backblaze. And Backblaze is turned off. I don't have it on. And I can show you what's like sucking up the whole network. Now, right now, OBS is sucking up most of the network. Right here. OBS. Chrome.
CMNYCTV says at Boxy,
which is barely anything.
You gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper. And more paper and more.
Can you see it?
More paper and blaming you for all his gambling addictions.
This is what's being used in the network right now. That's it. It's not much stuff. All of them are under 1 meg, except for OBS is using 1 meg right now. Huh?
Sunless_apprentice says maybe you can lower your OBS settings.
You mean like 720p?
Bogsealer says at CMNYCTV.
If I won't need higher...
05 says Opera.
Opera? What's up? Yeah, I use Opera. I use Opera, Chrome, and Firefox. If I lower it, it won't make a difference because like my upload goes all the way down to like 1 megabyte per second. That's not enough for 720p. 1080p you need at least 20, and 720p you need at least 10. Let me feed this cat because he's going nuts. He's losing his mind.
Sunless_apprentice says you can lower your OBS bandwidth. CMNYCTV says, Dear Warcraft, Andy, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper. And more paper and more. More paper and blaming you for all his gambling addictions. 05 says, yeah, fix your obes. Snarkaroni says, blah, blah, blah.
This cat eat a lot of food the last few days. Huh? The thing is that even if I limit the bit rate, basically the network is only sending me between 1 to 3 megabytes per second for upload speeds. That's it. It doesn't want to give me more unless no one in the area is using the network.
Bogsealer says at Sunless_apprentice at Jimmy for the AbGs at Ka. Snarkaroni says, so do you.
Where the ABGs at, Ka? I think Bog wants you to do more IRLs, that's what he's saying. With your friends. With your Korean friends. I'm assuming that's what he's saying, right?
Sunless_apprentice says, at Bogsealer was supposed to have a nice guest on tomorrow night, but we had to postpone for unforeseen issues.
Do you want to have a podcast with me? If you want, I need to get more food for this cat.
Bob Sealer says you owe me squats and push-ups.
Again?
Jimmy Appa says at scentless_apprentice.
Again? Again? This is all the food I got left, I think. I had more, but I don't know where the hell I put it.
Bob Sealer says at scentless_apprentice I'll take their spot, MBB. Bob Sealer says Mexican baby boy.
Baby boy. Baby boy. I like this. It looks so much clearer. Jesus.
Snarkaroni says why a red turtle is in the Cuppy 9A4D.
Huh? What?
Bob Sealer says Andy comes from the extremely rare Stinky Knees tribe. Snarkaroni says why are tortillas in the cupboard? Gonna get moldy.
Why not? Should I have it? Where should I have it?
Says I honestly would love to fly to PA to go through each one of the items in the background. Bob Sealer says in the fridge pendejo. Snarkaroni says guess. Dough. Scentless_apprentice says Boggy we should go there together and throw everything out the windows cut.
No. That's bad. Hmm?
Bob Sealer says at scentless_apprentice. I can travel in July.
Julio. El Julio. I should be moved by. I should be in the first floor by then. El Julio.
Snarkaroni says no clue how to cook. Bob Sealer says you said spring, now it's summer.
Hmm? Yeah, because we're dependent on professional workers, per se. Last summer, we had this fixed, but unfortunately, we trusted the wrong person to fix it. So it caused a major delay. And I told her, guys,
Snarkaroni says July of this year, Andy.
Before we had this him seal it up, I saw water come down. And I told him, if you're gonna seal it up, it's gonna happen again. It's gonna leak again. And the guy who did it just lied to my mom, basically.
Snarkaroni says July is in 5 weeks.
Yes, I should be moved down by then. I would hope.
Jimmy Alpha says Bob got some cousins. Just fly him out. Jimmy Appa says you get what you pay for, Cup. Snarkaroni says more eggs Coyotes.
I think she paid a couple $1,000.
Bob Sealer says that Jimmy Appa I would never give my own family.
Never give your own family. What do you mean? I thought you said you never would put your family in this house, which wouldn't make sense.
Jimmy Appa says your roof is probably shot, considering it's leaking.
I mean, we had it replaced not too long ago.
Snarkaroni says eating again. Jeebus Kierist.
Yes. I'm cooking. I worked out for the last 2 hours almost, right? I don't know. I did something for the last 2 hours. I burned some calories. I burned the calories I ate. I'll just say that. Where is...
Snarkaroni says worked out. You moved shit around.
Yes. I burned calories for the last 2 hours. Burning calories is working out, I thought. IP, hello.
Snarkaroni says breathing burns calories.
Yes.
Inu Henry says maybe 1 hour. Snarkaroni says 37 minutes. Tops.
37 minutes?
Scentless_apprentice says Bobby, you gotta go to his local Walmart and buy 300-count trash bags.
Why?
Snooze Fighting says moving shit around is a real man's workout. Bob Sealer says at Scentless_apprentice we need a skip. Inu Henry says at Scentless_apprentice. Jimmy Appa says just get a huge dumpster outside.
No.
Jimmy Appa says open the window.
No.
Snooze Fighting says yeah, you need a dumpster cup, not trash bags. Snarkaroni says call hazmat team.
Hazmat?
Bob Sealer says imagine I survived cancer only to be killed by some unknown disease lurking in Andy's house.
Probably. Well, my mom's here. Or was here. She hasn't been killed.
Jimmy Appa says don't worry, Bob. Andy got masks for you.
She's still alive. And she's like 80 years old.
Fox_apprentice says tacos in 3 hours from now. Macaroni says pretty sure there's bubonic plague in that basement at Foxealer.
Bubonic?
Foxealer says at Jimmy Appa. Lady Styletto says at Jimmy Appa gently worn masks.
Is bubonic naturally occurring? Or is that like person to person thing?
Foxealer says at Snarkaroni.
I don't know how the bubonic plague works.
Jimmy Appa says it's anal to anal.
Oh, really? Is that true?
Scentless_apprentice says I don't even remember what we've been doing for the past 2 hours. Jimmy Appa says back and forth.
We're moving shit downstairs and cleaning around downstairs. And we went to the store. Wait, store? Wendy's. We're having Cajun.
Foxealer says. Nighthawk Corpses says docking.
No, that's not. I don't think docking creates a disease. Who has experience with docking in chat? A real experience. Alright. Bubonic plague. Where's my salt? There it is.
Snarkaroni says we stuffed our face. Nighthawk Corpses says Senti and Milky.
Senti and Milky? What's up, mate?
Jimmy Appa says Andy looks like dogs all the time.
What? What?
Scentless_apprentice says Jimmy and Augie are actually referencing a really good indie film, Call Me You Everyone We Know, directed by Miranda July, but that scene is TOS.
Did they really do that? On purpose or by mistake?
Jimmy Appa says I've only seen the scene, I think. Not the whole movie.
Wow.
Snarkaroni says touching raw shrimp, then cross-contaminating.
Yes. Is it still cross-contamination if I touch a bottle and that bottle is not touched again for another 24 hours?
Lady Styletto says I think it's better that I not know what y'all are talking about. Scentless_apprentice says on purpose. The scene involved a very young boy who is totally innocent and unaware of what he is talking about,
Jesus.
and by an online connection meets up with an adult woman played by Miranda July.
Jesus.
Jimmy Appa says, did that movie really come out in 2005? WTF. Foxealer says we should watch it off stream.
I don't.
Foxealer says it is so weird, but so good.
That sounds weird. Okay, get up to shit. Yeah, so weird, so good. Let me get some onions. Watch the pan for me, chat.
Snarkaroni says he thinks he can sell food commercially. Hilarious. Night Corpses says Helldivers has been really screwy lately. Rescue ships not landing, or they land, but they won't take off, and just spinning when missions are complete before you get your experience point at. Jimmy Appa says the only chance he can do it is if he rents some commercial kitchen, but his food handling is shit too. Bob Sealer says I honestly only ever met one other weirdo who watched the movie, and he was my older brother who showed it to me. I am so glad I am surrounded by fellow weirdos. Snarkaroni says yep at Jimmy Appa, zero knowledge of or concern about food safety. Sentless_apprentice says at Bob Sealer. Andy Cursa says Andy's the type of guy to make the FDA his enemy. Lady Styletto says poor Pan, it's seen things. Sentless_apprentice says why is the frying pan farting?
Oh, Bob, what did I owe you? I completely forgot, sorry. I owe you something, right?
Snarkaroni says don't ask it, Sentless_apprentice. Night Talk Corpses says it has. Sentless_apprentice says that Snarkaroni. Lady Styletto says that Sentless_apprentice it has.
Lady or Sentless, you might check in the redeems, like who redeemed something recently? Like Bob?
Sentless_apprentice says that Lady Styletto.
I think Bob redeemed something.
Snarkaroni says this is how houses burn down.
Huh? There's no oil in there.
Lady Styletto says I hate these random emotes.
Emotes. Emotes.
Night Talk Corpses says yeah, but the insurance company will say if you are not going to burn it we would have. Snarkaroni says I can't see emotes at Sentless_apprentice uses. Lady Styletto says 10 squats, 5 push-ups.
God damn it. Was it Bog again? Goddamn Bog. I'll wait for Bog until it gets back.
Sentless_apprentice says that's Snarkaroni, I dunno. Why must be some browser issue?
Hmm? Oh no, it's she. I don't think she has 7TV enabled. I'm assuming she doesn't. That's probably why.
Snarkaroni says I see everyone else is at Sentless_apprentice. Jimmy Appa says fuck is Sentless_apprentice. Sentless_apprentice says I'm using regular Twitch emotes. Can you ban Jimmy?
Huh? Who? No.
Snarkaroni Snarkaroni says pan is too hot.
It's on medium.
Jimmy Alpha says, isn't this pan non-stick though?
No. Non-stick coating goes away. It's not permanent.
Sunless_apprentice says the shrimp looks good. I usually prep my veggies before cooking the meat.
My veggies are pretty much already pre-chopped. I pre-chopped it from the last time. They're pre-chopped. Except for my mango. My mango's not ready.
Snarkaroni says gonna be rubbery.
Rubbery? Why? It's not cooked? See, I want it to be crispy.
Snarkaroni says Pete or name it. Jimmy Alpha says, so you are using a busted pan. SMH.
Yeah, I don't have enough money to
Shark
replace
Tank
it.
says frozen overcooked shrimp is there a god.
Huh? I don't have enough money to replace it every 3 months. Correct. It was frozen, yes. I defrosted it.
Snarkaroni says, what is permanent?
Permanent. So I'm increasing the heat on purpose because I want a hard texture. Not like rubbery, but obviously, but I want like a crispy texture.
Snarkaroni says, get a job. Then?
Then what? Then what?
Shark Tank says if you want it crispy, you should have dusted it with flour.
That's true.
Jimmy Alpha says crispy shrimp when you are pan, cooking them.
What's up, Shark?
Inu Henry says, are you doing Pico? The gallo again.
No.
Jimmy Alpha says this stream is giving me a soft texture. Snarkaroni says, or use the air fryer.
I should. But it dries it out. Air fryers, usually. It doesn't keep the moisture in my experience.
Shark Tank says I'm so glad there's Mexican grocery stores near me. I just buy taco meat. They're already marinated.
Yeah. Get okay.
Snarkaroni says you overcook every protein.
No, it's not overcooked. Fine.
Sunless_apprentice says takes time to mine melt at the stove, oven, air fryer, and microwave so you know cooking times.
Mind meld? What is a mind meld?
Snarkaroni says LMAO shrimp piled on each other.
Yes.
Bob says I can't wait for Andy to taste food not overcooked. His mind will be blown.
I had tacos before from in LA. They seemed overcooked.
Night Out Works says Vulcan mind melt.
The tacos I had were mediocre.
Sentinels_apprentice says Knight understands the OG Star Trek reference. Snarkaroni says, how old is that onion?
Maybe a couple weeks. I don't know. We're doing 2 tacos instead of 3. Que lo que, que lo que, que lo que.
Snarkaroni says, looks dried out.
Very moist. Very, very moist. Very, very moist. Gotta have my mango, cat. You know me. You know me.
Night Talk Corpses says 69 God.
Yes.
Snarkaroni says same taco every week.
Every week? I had a pastor last time.
Snooze Fighting says new week, same taco.
No, you weren't here for Al Pastor. My Al Pastor was really good, actually.
Bob Sealer says that Snooze Fighting, ha 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 ha.
I swear you missed it. It was really good. I'm gonna do another Al Pastor sooner or later, watch. This time I have the paste.
Bob Sealer says even Snows knows what's up. Bob Sealer says snooze.
Oh. I haven't had a shrimp taco in a long time too, by the way. It's my first time in a long time having a shrimp taco.
Bob Sealer says this is Andy's advertisement. His mouth works wonders.
It does. What'd that mouth do? What'd that mouth do? Cuh? I'm gonna put guacamole on one of them, not both.
Snarkaroni says lettuce.
No lettuce. I don't have any. Why is it cracking up like that? Oh, it's too high. I like a little black anyways. I wish I had tomato though. It's downstairs. I don't know if they're getting it. It should be enough. Mango,
Snarkaroni
onion.
says burnt. As usual.
No, it's not that burnt. I like that. I like a little black spots a little bit. I personally like that. I personally do.
Lady Styletto says oil with a little bit of tortilla.
Yes.
Snarkaroni says looks nasty.
Why? You know, like
Bob
people,
Sealer says eating carcinogens like it's MVD for his big back having ass.
you know, people like buy grills intentionally to make burn marks
Probably WW3 says scrum tacos.
because it
What's
looks
up, Pa?
it looks better. What's up? Probably. Like when you see like burn marks on food, there's an intentional reason why it's there, not because it's burned. It's make it to look more appealing to the eye. Nah, I mean.
Bob Sealer says at probably WW3 you know what's up, Pa.
Cuh.
Snarkaroni says grill marks.
Yes.
Not burn marks.
Same. The
Probably
same shit.
WW3 says charring and burning are two different things.
Same thing. I charred it a little bit on the tortilla because I like it a little bit charred. I like it. I like it. I like it like that.
Night Talk Works says now I Snarkaroni says I love when he mansplains incorrectly. Hilarious.
It's not mansplaining. I explain it the same way to other people. Guy or girl doesn't matter. It's not mansplaining. There we go. Alright. Some onions.
Snarkaroni says knife is dull. Probably WW3 says the mangoes.
The lime was too old and dried.
Bob Sealer says it's called a regarded explanation. Andy's our little winter cup.
Regarded? What's regarded? I don't know what's regarded. What's regarded explanation? There's something new in my dictionary.
Snarkaroni says need larger tortillas.
No,
Night Talk Works
these are
says
street.
participation trophy.
These are street
Night Talk
tacos.
Works says trophy.
These are street tacos. Street tacos are meant to be smart tortillas.
Jimmy Appa says same taco, same plate.
No, it's different. But it's a fancy plate. Yes, I like this plate. It's cool. I want to buy more. I mean, I'll put it on the. We'll go shopping on Amazon. I'll put it onto my wish list. But anyone buying on my wish list?
_apprentice says Boggy must read Wall Street bets on Reddit to use for garden.
Do you
Night
want?
Talk Works says street sweeper tacos.
Do you want to
Bob
sponsor?
Sealer says throw that cilantro.
Do you?
Probably WW3 says I can tell they are street tacos because it looks like you found them in the street.
Do you want to
Jimmy Appa
sponsor?
says I prefer redacted.
Do you want to
Bob Sealer
sponsor?
says don't spend any money.
Do you want to
Snarkaroni says
sponsor?
street tacos don't have so much crap in them.
Do you want to sponsor my next plate? I'll put it on my wish list.
Bob Sealer says at _apprentice you caught me. Snarkaroni says no, not giving a dime.
I'll make a command. If you guys get me anything, I'll make a command. That your name is on it. You get credit.
Jimmy Appa says when are we moving to the nightstand?
We already did it. You weren't here. You missed it.
Snoop's Fighting says burnt food. Bill knife, small tortilla, same plate, dried out, overcooked.
Yeah.
GG.
My
Top Works says I will sponsor with D's nuts.
D's
Jimmy
nuts.
Appa says bad ROI on the sponsorship. Snarkaroni says get a job. Buy your own stuff.
What about the other streamers? Do you tell them that? You tell all the other streamers you watch the same shit?
Bob Sealer says as a former actuary, I access the risk and for that reason I am out //.
Alright.
Snarkaroni says they aren't lazy.
They aren't
Jimmy
lazy.
Appa says this food doesn't get it SMH.
There we go. Magical, chat. Magic. Magic, chat. This is real magic. Look at the beauty on that.
Probably Probably WW3 says as a former fat shorty. Facts. Jimmy Appa says, what did you? Just spoon onto the tacos. Bob Sealer says, I know Andy's big fat cat only eat 2 tacos. Snarkaroni says, now Healy inhaled these in 4 disgusting bites. Jimmy Appa says they actually create content like CM Capcom. Bob Sealer says Gorilla Boy. Probably WW3 says, Brew, are you using sweet chili sauce on a taco?
Yeah.
Probably WW3 says this ain't Asian food.
There's reasons why I have it.
Probably WW3 says fake Latina.
No.
Bob Sealer says sweet chili is for chicken, not shrimp.
No. All my tacos, I try to keep an element of sweet and spicy. Try to. It's not much spicy in here though. Lord. But
Snarkaroni says excuse.
yes, my tacos are mostly sweet most of the time.
Bob Sealer says your tacos are shit.
I haven't had it.
Snarkaroni says you already put fruit on it.
No. Weird.
Probably WW3 says floor tacos. Jimmy Appa says sweet chili sauce. Disgringo pendejo.
I haven't used sweet chili sauce in a while on my taco.
Snarkaroni says they don't look good in my opinion.
In your opinion? Okay, something's wrong with my camera downstairs.
Bob Sealer says these are some Applebee's, trying to be ethnic as tacos. 05 says please crisp up your tortilla.
I want them. What's up, Joe? I think it's very tasty. So good.
Shark Tank says, did you always moan when you ate your entire life?
Yeah.
Zer5 says, damn, he is slurp in that shit. Bob Sealer says, no lie. I wouldn't try these stoner ass munchy tacos. Bob Sealer says that I smoke.
What? What do you mean?
Jimmy Appa says I'd rather eat Jack in the Box cat food tacos.
Jack in the Box? Why?
Zer5 says Jimmy.
Jimmy the Troll.
Sunless_apprentice says, I weirdly like those Jack Crack cat food tacos. Lady Skyletto says at Jimmy Appa, girls give him ideas. Snarkaroni says D9 empty store hot food, at 9 at the 50th time. Let it cool. Bob Sealer says this man eats like a millionaire. Alpha Shrimpian. Ben and Glitch says W Taco Tuesday.
Yeah. Thank you. What's up, Ben? You have any tacos, anyone?
Snarkaroni says he never listens or learns.
You have any tacos? Anyone? I know today is like...
Bob Sealer says that Ben and Glitch don't enable him.
I've been doing Taco Tuesdays for almost 2 years. Almost 2 years, chat. It's crazy.
05X says more seasoning.
More seasoning. I should have made it more spicy, I agree. I put paprika and Cajun.
Ben and Glitch says at Bob Sealer, haha.
I probably should have put pepper on there, honestly. I agree. How do you know? How did you know, Zero? It wasn't that much seasoning. It tasted a little bland, just a little bit.
Snarkaroni says do not store hot food. It
Why
grows
not?
bacteria.
I'm gonna eat it tomorrow, though. I never got sick before.
Shark Tank says wait until the unemployment money runs out. Taco Tuesdays will be bean and cheese tacos. 05X says need lime and spice.
I put lime, yeah. I put
for my
lime.
boys' soccer team, 18 pizzas.
I put lime
I'm
on
eating
both.
pizza for the rest of the week.
Huh? You need 18 pizza. You guys didn't finish it? The kids didn't finish it?
Jimmy Alpha says pepper isn't spicy. Ben and Glitch says I need to eat still. Just too warm to walk to the store, so I might wait till tomorrow morning. Snarkaroni says let it cool, but fit down.
Alright, I'll let it cool out. I'll leave it right here.
Bob Sealer says there's 11 whole pizzas left.
Jesus Christ. Can I come over?
Night Talk Works it says did they poop in the shower?
Fuck.
Jimmy Alpha says she send me some pizza.
I think
05X says that kids don't eat much. I'm sure he got pizzas.
In my
Lady
opinion,
Styletto says why did you order so many?
you wanted to make sure the kids were fed, like fully.
Bob Sealer says that Night Talk Works is not this time. Night Talk Works says law.
Do you get your lactate? Ugh.
Snarkaroni says you treat basic phone 9B safety like a joke.
I never got sick though. Only time
Jimmy
I
Alpha
get
says I don't think Andy understood what Snark meant.
The
But that's
only-
nothing new.
the only time I get sick when I don't know something has milk or dairy. That's the time I get sick.
Bob Sealer says at Lady Styletto I thought the parents would have eaten. Most of them just got drunk. Zero 05X says Boggs is balling with a pool. Time to put chlorine tablets in the pool.
No. I thought you're supposed to have chlorine tablets in the pool. I don't know how that works. I never had a pool. I'm thinking about getting a pool after I get a job again. I'll put a pool in the backyard. I have a huge backyard, by the way, and I don't like my yard. I don't use my yard for anything. I just have to cut it every so often.
Bob Sealer says shower daily.
Shower daily. We want to get out of the shower right now. I know you guys miss seeing me in the shower.
05X says will you swim in the pool?
I would, 100%. I used to.
Sentless_apprentice says pools are a lot of maintenance.
I love swimming.
Snarkaroni says think about paying bills before getting a pool.
I do pay bills. I just can't afford to make huge payments on my credit card. That's it. I only can make a little bit over the minimum. The minimum is like $100, and I pay $200 on my credit card.
Snarkaroni says you would never clean a pool.
Like $4,000.
Andy Krista says Bog has a pool at his house.
I would hire someone.
Damn, he's a baller.
If I had
Tank says the way your house looks, that pool will have green mold and green algae in 3 months.
if I had a job, I'll just hire someone. Or I could become a pool person, but there's not enough people who have
05X
pools.
says yeah, I would fear for his pool. It would be a lake. Jimmy Alpha says imagine Andy maintaining a pool.
Bob.
Strawberry MLK says Bob can buy you a sauna apparently.
How much does a pool person will cost to clean a pool normally? What, like $100 each time? Something like that?
Snarkaroni says LMAO. Always gonna hire others.
Yes.
Jimmy Alpha says Disfu paying interest. Strawberry MLK says 100. Bob Sealer says I paid 300/mo for my pool guy.
Damn, you got a big
Strawberry
pool.
MLK says a unit.
Motherfucker.
Snarkaroni says guy does no work. Bob Sealer says that strawberry MLK trust boo boo. Zer55 says it's a month. Quite a bit.
You broke your neck.
Zer55 says I just died. Night Top Corpses says lol. Annie Frissa says also why a pizza party for a soccer team. You want them to get fat. At Bob Sealer.
They just finished
Night
the
Top
season.
Corpses says I saw all the Taco Tuesdays flash before my eyes and they were all the same.
They just finished the season, that's why.
Scentless_apprentice says TBH I think pool maintenance would be just too much. You need to be able to afford a cleaner on a regular schedule like Bobby. Bob Sealer says at Annie Frissa there 9 you weirdo. Lady Styletto says what's up with Nightbot? Snarkaroni says doesn't stop eating to clean up mess. Zer55 says the soccer team probably won. They dessert to Selly with pizza and soda.
I don't know if we're still good or not. Are we live?
Jimmy Appa says look at this gorilla sucking on a mango.
Oh, we're live. Okay. Someone clip that. Clippers? Clippers? Hello? Any clippers in that?
Bob Sealer says his team won the championship and they are 9 years old. They deserve it.
Oh, hell yeah. 100%. 100% they do.
Annie Frissa says yes I am that buzzkill that wants everyone to eat healthy.
Even if they lost, I would still do a pizza party. In my opinion. I would.
Snarkaroni says please. Zer55 says yeah your son deserves it. You're a great dad at Bob Sealer.
He is.
Bob Sealer says that Annie Frissa kick rocks cut.
And he's a troll. He's just trolling. Just like Jimmy. Trolls.
Bob Sealer says that Zer55.
Yeah. It's still open.
Snarkaroni says saying please is the right thing to do.
Please. Thank you.
Zer55 says Annie would force feed kids healthy food. Night Top Corpses says poor people can't eat healthy cut. Bob Sealer says okay Andy how can I troll back when you do that cut? Annie Frissa says I'm not trolling if my kid's on the soccer team I want them healthy. Jimmy Appa says no pizza for losers.
I get pizza for the losers. I do.
Strawberry MLK says they deserve treats.
Yes, I agree. What are we bringing downstairs? Handbag.
Jimmy Appa says losers get to eat Andy shrimp tacos.
My shrimp tacos are banging. You never had it. You can't judge. You can't have. You mean you have it.
says that Annie Frissa they're 9 years old. You wouldn't allow them pizza. You're strict.
Yes, he is. He's young though.
Snarkaroni says I rest my case.
0. He's still young. And he's very young.
Scentless_apprentice says kids want nothing to do with seafood, so that is a good punishment.
Oh, I mean, I would have my kids eat seafood at start the age of 10, honestly.
Zer55 says pizza is too young at 9. Y'all wilding.
Huh?
Strawberry MLK says why not start at 9?
I've seen people in the U.S. I've seen people feed pizza as young as 4 years old, honestly. But you know, it's a
Annie
U.S.
Frissa says because most of my family is overweight.
Yeah.
Plus we're at higher risk of the diabetes.
Diabetes.
Zer55 says I am triggered.
Why are you triggered?
Scentless_apprentice says kids can eat massive amounts of anything.
Yeah, no.
Snarkaroni says you with kids is truly frightening.
Me?
Strawberry MLK says everything in moderation.
Yes. I'll have kids, not naturally born kids, but I'll have kids. Kitty! And now I aired it out enough. I'll make it there. Okay.
05 says Annie, I'm sorry, but you're being a bit extreme. Night Off Corpses says that strawberry MLK Andy does not apply this to corn.
Ow. Why you break your neck?
Snarkaroni says you can't adopt living like this. CMNYCTV says kitty 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 kitty. Strawberry MLK says if you showered and cleaned your house and cut your hair and took care of yourself, then maybe you could have them naturally.
I don't want them
Mama Give
naturally.
Him My Milk says kitty 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 kitty.
I don't want them
Jimmy
naturally.
Appa says pray for Andy's future kids.
A lot of the kids are in the system, and I feel sad for them.
Meow.
I don't think any of those kids are
Strawberry
happy.
MLK says you're lying.
No, I'm not lying. I wanted to get my vasectomy ages ago, but I never did because I couldn't afford it. No lie. I don't have any
Snarkaroni says they
interest.
inspect your home repeatedly. Night Off Corpses says that Jimmy Appa his kids are dried on his poop on top.
I wouldn't adopt living here. I would adopt when I have my millions of dollars.
Mama Give Him My Milk says you don't need one if you don't get laid, ka.
Lord.
Snarkaroni says look at employment.
I did look at employment.
Godzilla says listen, no kid should live with you, ka. You are barely living, ka.
Yeah.
Strawberry MLK says that Mama Give Him My
The
Milk.
thing is that Snark wants me to go work at a factory or a fast food joint,
Tyler Dude says he got no seat at Mama Give Him
and
My
I
Milk.
really don't want to do
Dirt
that.
Vibe says damn you cream peeing like that? You're wild.
Huh?
Snarkaroni says oh. Never.
Cream
then.
pie? I don't cream
Mama Give Him
pie.
My Milk says that Tyler Dude free Tyler Dude.
I can't wear a condom though. Huh? Free Tyler Dude? Tyler Dude's banned? He's not banned. Let's see. Is he banned?
DR Crash _ says yo.
He's not banned.
Jimmy Alpha says when you have your $1 million, then Andy is safe from having kids. Bob Sealer says
Yo.
at DR Crash _
Sup, Crash?
Strawberry MLK says yeah he is. Tyler Dude says test.
Yeah, I won't have kids until I have $1 million in the bank. Or at least assets.
Snarkaroni says I want you to get a job and stop whining about money.
I'm not whining about money.
Says at DR Crash _ don't listen to this guy. He nasty.
If unemployment's paying me more money than the actual
DR Crash
job,
_ says HDT
I'll just
tonight.
keep doing unemployment until
Jimmy Alpha says
I find an
thank you,
actual
don't
job
want
that
to
pay me
hear Andy
more
say.
than my unemployment. It has to be more.
Sir
Yeah.
5 says why can't you wear a condom? You going raw and cream peeing is wild.
No,
DR Crash _ says at Bob Sealer.
I go soft. I can't use it. It's a mental thing. It's a mental block. I don't know why. I go soft. I can't use it.
Sir 5 says I am out.
You
Snarkaroni
asked.
says you whine about money constantly.
What?
My top corpses says that Snarkaroni.
But if I'm getting-
thinks
if
and
I'm-
buys things you rich
If I'm getting paid the same amount as unemployment, I'll still bitch about money either way. You know what I mean?
Strawberry MLK says I go soft watching this stream.
Lord. He asked me. I'm sorry. I can't lie.
Mama Give Him My Milk says that Strawberry MLK hot. Scentless _ apprentice says if condoms make you soft, you might be too girthy. Ask Jimmy to fit check you.
I'm ready. I'm
Jimmy Alpha
down.
says it's okay if you're small Andy. Lady Styletto says if you hire a girlfriend, then you need to wrap up.
I'm
Night Off
down
Corpses
to
says
play
Bob
Helldivers
Keeps
too.
tough. Bob Sealer says but
Bob?
unemployment is limited tough. Don't be a bozo Andy.
Yeah, I know it's limited, but the thing is that working at a factory is limited too.
Macaroni says unemployment isn't endless.
At my first
You don't
factory,
understand.
at my factory
Sir
job,
5 says that's true. Might need a good fit.
at my factory job, they got rid of me the first month because I wasn't meeting.
Strawberry MLK says now you're just a PC if you can't use a condom.
I wasn't meeting the perfect metrics they expected. I would just go bounce around the whole industrial park until one accepts me. You know. So I think
Macaroni says he doesn't want to work.
it'd be easier to just do Uber, honestly. Even though someone
Bob
could easily
Sealer says
just
in DC, let me set you straight, Pat.
someone could just easily just stab me or shoot me if they're behind me, like in the car. It's very easy to kill me. It's not hard.
Sir 5 says this dude raw dogged my mom and became my stepfather.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Was he a good guy? I don't know. I didn't have any father. No father figure in my life. Yo, cuh.
Andy?
Yo, cuh. You sound different.
Oh, my balls dropped.
No.
I got
Sir
laid
5
today.
says I'm talking
No,
about
you sound
me.
like you're like in a echo area.
Oh, the sauna's open. Maybe that's why.
I don't know. You sound like you're in a tunnel or something.
Snarkaroni says you wouldn't work at it when you did Uber. Night Top Corpses says condoms don't let us feel.
Uber-
You're the devil.
Uber
Jimmy Alpha says WTF is this guy yapping about?
driving Uber is almost 3 times more than Uber food.
Uber driver.
No, Uber driving versus Uber Eats, you get 3 times more money from Uber driving. 3 times. So it's more worth it, obviously. But I could get stabbed a lot easier.
Macaroni says eggs guy
It's
is
very
crazy.
easy to
Andy, but here's the thing, right? So here's the thing, right? So let's say you get X amount of dollars from unemployment, and you get less from a job, right?
Yeah.
Why not establish yourself in that job with the knowledge of knowing, like, oh, I can continue this as long as I do my best, instead of your unemployment where it's it's going to end on this
Macaroni
day.
says your car isn't fit.
It depends.
Why get used to a certain lifestyle when that's not guaranteed for you?
Oh, it depends. A factory is very volatile. Someone could get fired easily day to day because they have temp
That's
workers.
not what I asked.
I mean, that's all we
That's
got.
not what I asked.
That's all I got in the area. You know.
No, but what I asked is why do something that you can't sustain?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm sustaining it until a certain period of time.
Right, but after that, then what? You're not sustaining it anymore.
I'm saving as
It's
much
just
money as I
dependent on
can.
your job.
That's what I mean. I'm saving as much as I can.
I hope so, man.
Yeah, I know. Worst case, I will do Uber drive. I really don't want to go in a factory again. I really don't. I don't see in the future. Know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Jimmy playing? Or Knight? Jimmy or Knight? We need a fourth.
Whoever wants to play.
We got Crash playing, right? Crash?
I need to pop over in a bottle of whiskey.
No!
Tonight.
No whiskey for you.
Yeah, I'm playing.
Alright, cool.
Whiskey lullaby. Oh, you want me to sing Michael Jackson again?
Yeah.
He wasn't here last night. I'll sing.
Sing it. I'll get undressed.
Ew. I won't sing for your strip show, dude. I need $5.
Uber. Do the research.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That might be
Oh,
right.
what's the max? What's the max age on that?
I think it
On
has to be like
cars, on Uber.
no older than 10 years, I think.
Macaroni says 16 years.
Yeah, 16.
16 years.
055 says band live. Camulan 2020 says hi at Cheppy J.
So, what's up, Camille? How you doing?
Macaroni says he's too lazy to look it up. Jimmy Alpha says Andy 200
No,
IQ.
160, Jimmy. You were there for me. Alright, let's see. You are not alone. I am here. Andy, 200 IQ, 160.
160?
Isn't your IQ 160 in the we said?
Macaroni, how are you?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like not even 50.
What? That's not true, you liar. You wouldn't finish college.
You pay enough money, dude, they'll give you a degree.
2020.
Probably. You have to pay like $50 million, probably.
Oh, shit.
No. No.
What's that girl? What's that lady from
You got-
Full House?
you got
Look at
pay
her.
you gotta pay for a wing.
Says I'm okay, thank
A
you.
wing
Hope you're doing well at
expansion,
Cheppy J.
basically. Which is like $50 million.
CM NYCTV says I'm over
I don't have
9,000.
that kind of money. I'm over 9,000.
Macaroni says LMAO no way is his IQ 160 live.
What is that? Do you guys know who Tex Plays is? He's fucking hilarious.
Who?
His name is Tex Plays.
Camulan
He's a
2020
YouTube
says,
streamer,
"That's
but
Macaroni adorable
he
emoji."
does this like anime voice trolling in COD.
Oh.
And you know how COD is, dude. COD is full of a bunch of misogynistic, racist fucks.
Yes.
So it just creates like the best quality.
Quality content.
You You are not alone.
I'm gonna read out to.
Andy, watch your ass.
I am going live on my other account, but
That shit is
I need to do proper networking.
You need to wash it daily.
Proper networking.
Andy, wash your ass.
Jimmy Alpha says Andy's IQ is as big
That
as your
shit
penis.
is stinky.
We're gonna
You
read out
know
to
do.
Pretty Good Gaming.
Scrub that shit for us.
If you guys follow the Pretty Good Gaming, you're as degenerate as me, I would say,
Whoa.
in my opinion.
Shout out to Andy. Andy's coolo.
And he's cool
He
though.
puts up with a lot. You ever heard that joke? Is butt cheeks 2 words, or we should spread it apart?
But cheeks is 2
Jimmy
words.
Alpha says rating isn't networking.
Yeah, it is.
Jimmy Alpha says you smoking that coolo. Lady Styletto says
God,
Bob
it's a
singing.
joke, dude.
Macaroni says if your IQ is 160,
You
join
were
Mensa.
there
You won't
for
know what that is.
me.
I don't want to join Mensa. I have no interest.
Mensa?
Yeah, I know
It is
Mensa.
bien menso, güey.
I know Mensa.
It is bien menso.
Jimmy Opa.
You should join it,
Watch
dude.
your culo
Jimmy
says
Opa, Mike is
Jimmy
open, by
Light
the way.
2020 says what are we
He's
eating?
gonna talk.
Jimmy! Say my name,
Oh,
cuz.
what?
Say my name, say my name. Whenever, say, babe, Boggy, I love
You
you.
guys want to
Say
hear?
my name, say.
If you want to hear Jimmy, join my other channel. We're going
Jimmy
live.
Alpha says my mic isn't open top.
Jimmy's like, dude.
Join my other channel, chat. But let's raid first.
Motherfucker.